Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're doing a pageant meal prep with me, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, if you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. I am 1 week out from the Mrs. New Jersey State Pageant, and I'm super excited. Over the past 21 days, I've lost 5 pounds with eating all of these items, plus actually a little bit more because I wasn't being as strict as I am now. And basically the last 5 pounds, worked really hard, and I'm getting more strict as I go along. So I wanted to let you know what I've been eating and then show you what I plan to eat over the next 7 days up until the pageant. And it's been sort of tough because I am home on the weekends, but I am out of state for the military during the week. And so when I'm there, we do get provided meals, but I'm trying to stay to a certain meal plan. And so for that, I have access to a mini fridge and a microwave. So I'm limited to what I can use. And before, I was doing meal preps on the weekends where I'd make a bunch of food and bring it up. But the thing is, it's been so hot that even if I bring it in a cooler, it pretty much can get bad by the end of the day. So I'm gonna go through and show you everything that I have here. All right, so with 21 Day Fix, the first thing I always think of is the amount of vegetables. So for my calorie amount, I'm allowed 3 cups of vegetables. So for that, I've got some premium romaine salad lettuce, cucumbers, and then I've got some tomatoes. For my calorie level, I get 2 cups of fruit. So I usually buy a big watermelon. So I've got a big watermelon here, but what I do, I actually cut it up and I freeze it. So that's one of the containers of the watermelon that I use. Some applesauce that has no sugar added. And then I also have some dates. So with prepping for the pageant, I'd always heard that the closer you get, the more you want to try to stick to the chicken and the sweet potatoes and all that type of stuff. So chicken can get a little boring for me, and I'm not a huge chicken fan, but what I did find was chicken sausage, all natural. So first I was eating this type of chicken sausage, but I was actually doing the apple chicken sausage. And then I recently found this one, Caprice all natural chicken sausage, and this one is just absolutely divine. It's, I think, tomato, it's sun-dried tomato, basil, and mozzarella. It has like just the teeniest amount of cheese that kind of oozes out when you're eating it. And this one is probably my favorite right now because, as I said, I have a microwave and I have a mini fridge. So I can just take one of these out like this, put this in the microwave for 30 seconds right in this safe container that it's in, and then just take it out and I can eat it on the go, or I can just sit down and eat it. It doesn't have like an outside layer on it that has to be peeled back, so that makes it super easy. Then I've been borrowing some protein powder from my husband. So this is a cookies and cream protein that I've been using. It's been doing water with the protein. I've been also doing protein bars, and this kind of goes into a little bit of the carbs which are allowed. So this has 20 grams of protein, which is almost as much as the protein powder. And I have different variations. So this is the brownie. I also have white chocolate raspberry. I have s'mores, and the other one that I like the cookie dough, and I like the birthday cake. Those are the ones that I usually go for. And then last but not least, for the protein, I've got the Perfect Bar. This has a teeny bit of protein in it, but I mostly have this as the fats. So we're allowed 1/3 cup of healthy fats, and this protein is mostly made of peanuts. So it's like a peanut butter type of bar, and then it has healthy oils in it. So it's all natural, organic bar. You put it in the refrigerator, it is delicious. And so I include this also as one of the seasoned dressings. So it's 1/3 of a cup, which is the healthy fats, but I really do believe, since it's higher calorie, even though it's low glycemic index, that I also include it as seasoned dressing, which also has a number of different sunflower oil, all their different types. So sesame oil, olive oil, sunflower oil, flaxseed oil. So all the ones that were allowed with the 21 Day Fix, but I sort of combine them since it is higher calorie content. All right, sorry, so that's actually 3 different items I included. So the healthy fats, one of the seasoned dressings, and then the oils are under the 1 teaspoon that we're allowed to have of the like seed oils. So that's all for the perfect bar. Then for carbs, so we're allowed, at least I am, for my calorie amount, 2 of these, each are half a cup, so 1 cup of the carbs. So that can be from the sweet potato. I could do 1 cup in a day, but because I've been doing more carbs for other items, such as for the Quest bars, I am doing a little bit, I'm trying to do a little bit less of the sweet potato. So I might do like half a cup of the sweet potato and then incorporate from the other of the carbs. But if I have a really heavy workout, then I might do the full cup of the sweet potato. For the other dressing, I actually found recently at Walmart, this is incredible dressing. This is called Skinny Girl. It's fat-free, sugar-free dressing, and it's very low in calories. For 2 tablespoons in total is 5 calories. So if you can see that, that is the balsamic vinaigrette dressing, but for this next few days, I'm gonna be trying out the raspberry vinaigrette, which is also 5 calories. So loving that. And then, so now I'm going to take you through what a day would look like for me pageant prepping. And as you can see, there are some other items here that I sort of throw in to just kind of keep me going, because 21 Day Fix can be hard if you're trying to do it week upon week upon week. So I try to spice things up a little bit or add little things in like gum or whatever I can to just keep my mind off of eating excess calories. All right, so I'm going to take you through my day now. For breakfast, I usually start with one of the Quest bars. So I have a number of different flavors I usually choose from. I have 2 of these chewables multivitamins, and then I usually have a glass of water. For lunch, I will have the perfect bar, sausage that I can do for just 30 seconds in the microwave. I'll have my cucumber, so usually I'll do about maybe 3/4 of a cup or a cup. Then I have my raspberry emergency that I just mix into water, and I think this is especially important to me now with COVID going on, so I want to make sure that my immune system is at its best. So just pour this right into the water and mix it in. That's what that looks like. Mix that up. And then afterwards and throughout the day, I'll just have a piece of this Trident gum. This is my favorite flavor. This is the spearmint, and it's 5 calories, but if you chew it for half an hour, you're already going to burn off that 5 calories. So that takes me through, and then I'll get up to my snack time later. Next, I have my snack. I usually have this a couple hours before I go to the gym. So I have, depending on how much fruit I want to have later after dinner, I might have 1 or 2 of this applesauce. Each of these is half a cup. Then I have this biotin gummy. There are actually 2 of them you have per serving. And I take these because they're supposed to help with your hair, nail, and skin. And then my husband actually got me taking these drinks. This is my favorite, the Molokai coconut. It's 10 calories for this drink, and they're just absolutely delicious. It just kind of keeps me going throughout the day, so I fall in love with these. And then again, I'll probably have another piece of gum or 2. When I get back from the gym, I try to have my protein drink as soon as possible. So sometimes I will take it on the go, and I'll just put 1 scoop into a little container and bring it with me. Otherwise, when I come back, I will just get a scoop. I try to keep it as flat as possible. Then I get a drink. I usually put a little bit of water at the bottom so it doesn't get stuck to the bottom with water on top of it. And then I put the scoop in. And then I'll put water on top of that. So also it doesn't get all at the top and then have trouble mixing at the bottom. And then I'll mix that up from there. Of course, if you have a shaker, then you can use that too. But usually I just go for the quickest, easiest thing because time is precious and I only have 1 week until pageant day. So I'm very, very, very busy. So that's that. And then usually while I'm drinking my protein drink, I'm heating up my dinner. So for the sweet potato, you could either select potato on your microwave or cook it for 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and that usually does the trick. And then for the sausage, it will go in for 30 seconds in the same package. And I love these, got these from Walmart, and I'm so excited to have this right now. All right, I just heated up the sweet potato and the sausage, and I'm just waiting for them to cool down so I can eat them. In the meantime, I'll be setting up my salad. So I'll be taking 2 cups of the romaine lettuce. Be rinsing off 3 of the tomatoes. I only did 3/4 of a cup of the cucumber at lunch, so that way I could leave a little bit of room for the tomato for the salad. Then we'll have 1 tablespoon of the Skinny Girl balsamic dressing. And actually, it's pretty amazing that it's so low calorie and it actually has a very rich taste, so I'm not sure if I will go back to a different balsamic dressing anyway at this point. All right, so now I'm getting ready to eat my sweet potato and sausage. So first I'm going to open up the sweet potato. Everything's perfectly cooked, still a little hot. I'm going to take out 1/2 cup of the sweet potato to put on the plate, and then whatever's left over I can save for tomorrow. And then I just take the sausage out of the wrapper. Steam coming off a little bit. And you can see a little bit here where the cheese sort of oozes out. It is just delicious. And so that is my dinner for the night. Now I'll move on to dessert. Depending on how much applesauce I had before my gym workout will dictate how much I have left over in my containers for my fruit for dessert. So if I had maybe 1/2 cup of, well, 1 of the cups of the applesauce, which is 1/2 cup of fruit for that snack time, then I would only be left with 1.5 cups for this dessert time. So sometimes I'll just have 2 cups of watermelon, I won't have anything else, and other times I'll incorporate it. So dates, I try to have 2 per day and try not to go over that, although yesterday was the one day that I did go over, but all the other days from last week I did not go over that. These are all natural, no added sweeteners, but naturally dates do have a good amount of sugar in them, so I just try to have just 2 of them per day, and then I might do 1 of the 1/2 cups of the applesauce and then just do the watermelon, or I might just have watermelon and not have dates. But either way, I try to make sure that you don't want to do like 1/2 cup of dates, because that would be quite a bit of sugar in there. But I do try to have 2 of them, and then otherwise I'll measure some of the watermelon out and then have that. But for today, I actually did not have any of the applesauce, even though I was planning to, I didn't. So I'm planning on having maybe 1.75 cups of the watermelon, and then I already had 2 of the dates because I love them. So this was thawed out just a teeny bit. And then that will be my dessert for today. So for the next few days, I'll be continuing on that same regimen, but the last 3 days before the pageant, I'll be switching to do the Dr. Oz detox. So if you haven't seen that video yet, definitely check that out. That is one of my favorite things to do right before a very important event, to drop that final 3 to 5 pounds. And I actually had one of my friends try out the Dr. Oz detox after my recommendation, and she lost 5 pounds doing it within 3 days. So highly encourage that if you haven't checked that out yet. And then, so again, if you like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And then otherwise, we'll see you next time.